Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of my Barcelona Master League. This is episode number 9, and you could see to start the episode off, we have an away match against Levante and home match against Atletico Madrid, an important one, and a home match against Man City. So, looking forward to it. So, as always, I'll be simulating the match against Levante, and you could see I'm putting Ter Stegen instead of Claudio Bravo because even Bravo was out of energy, and I wanted him to rest, and you could see he was out of form. And I put Ter Stegen, Roberto, Bartra, Mathieu, Adriana, Coquelin, then Gumba, Rafinha, Alex Vidal on the right, Sandros leading us front, and Munir on the left. So fixture congestions, guys, as always, struggling to get past the fixtures here, and you could see here with the reserves team we beat Levante 4-0, Atletico Madrid beat Las Palmas 4-0, and even Real Madrid beat one of their opponent teams 1-0, and you could see here that we are level on points, but at the top due to goal difference, you could see and massive 32 goal difference here, and Madrid sitting on the same second spot with the same points. Goal difference is only 18, and you could see Sergio Roberto has increased overall to 77, so it's a common thing nowadays. In every episode you could see him increasing because he's an informed player now for us, guys. And you could see that Messi was out of form coming into the match against Atletico Madrid. Busquets was out of form. You could see many people didn't have their full energy. You could see Dani Alves had less energy, Messi had less energy and was out of form, same with Busquets, but Iniesta was in good form but with less energy. We needed to start our skipper, and you could see they're just fast forwarding the team lineups. I like their new Atletico Madrid home jersey, guys, really good. You could see first highlight came in the 18th minute here. Messi with through ball to Neymar, takes a shot, and wow, whisker away, guys, and a whisker away. We could have started the match off with a beautiful goal here, but it just deviates and goes out wide for a goal kick here. You could see I went alone with Neymar, and I think it was Moya. Moya had no chance there if the ball had gone into the back of the net. You could see a brilliant tackle by Busquets, who's on out of form but apparently making good tackles. Comes to pass to Messi, who's also going to, but guys, two players who was out of form combine each other, set up Neymar, and what a first time volley, guys. But just look at this brilliant tackle from Busquets, gives to an out of form Messi, and Messi just takes his time, holds on to the ball. You could see it just goes past one of the defender. It's a brilliant through ball to Neymar, who's going to give a direct volley, and no chance for Moya there. That's 1-0, guys. But wow, two out of form players and less on energy combined together to set up one of the beautiful, brilliant finishes that I've seen, and it could be contender for goal of the season, you could say. And you could see we try to make it 2-0 here, but it's a good tackle by the defender, and Rakitic takes a shot and deflects out of the defender and goes out for a corner kick here. You could see Suarez and apparently Steven Gerrard is their captain. If you didn't notice that Atletico Madrid lineup, as there is no LA Galaxy in PES 16, and there is no LA Galaxy, therefore the players who are there in that team are just being randomizedly put in some teams, and Gerrard apparently comes to Atletico Madrid, so that's a nightmare for us. And you could see from the resulting corner, Felipe Luis breaks it out, pass to Jackson Martinez. I had to foul him with PK actually, but it was not a foul because it was a clean tackle by PK. You can see I'm just holding on to the ball here, and this time it is a sure foul here. Busquets, who's an out of form player, less on energy, gets himself booked with a yellow card. Yes, I was expecting that. Jackson Martinez is a tank on the field. I don't know how he got tripped there. He's a good, you could see a good physique person, and he just can't go around that easily. So that means Busquets had put in some lot of strength there to just take him down. You could see Gerrard takes a shot, pass to Thiago. As the interception is made, we try to go on the attack, but they cleared it out, and that's how the first half will end. A 1-0 advantage going to the second half, and you could see Gerrard here wearing the captain's armband too. So lucky Gerrard gets randomizedly put into some teams, and you could see 70% possession, guys. We were bossing. 3 shots though, only 1 on target. Their 1 shot was 1 on target. Did I show that shot? Because I didn't feel that it was much of an highlight there or an importance, so therefore didn't show it. So sorry if you have missed that highlighting. You could see in the 80th minute here, just 10 minutes before full time approached, we made 3 substitutions actually. Iniesta and Rakitic came off. Messi came off because his levels became low, and Alex Vidal came in and he tries to be a provider here this time, passing it to Neymar, then Roberto, and how unlucky was Roberto from there, guys. What a shot from there, out of from you could say 15 or 20 yards out, hits the side bar, you could see, not side bar, far post, and goes out for a goal kick. Unlucky Sergio Roberto, but Alex Vidal, their substitute, who came on for Messi, gets himself booked apparently. Yeah, great. GG Alex Vidal. But yes, he was trying to hold on to the ball in his own half. I just want to get off the ball, just pass and play around, keep the hold of the ball, because we can't say when they'll counter attack. So therefore I had to foul him, and he gets himself booked. But you could see that's how the final score would be: 1-0, 66% final possession, and they had 34 possession, and you could see we won 1-0. Real Madrid won 1-0 against our derby rivals Espanyol. Again, Roberto has increased in overalls of like low passing, went up to 81, so that's really great news. And you could see here that we are trying to simulate, actually we are trying to simulate, or we're going to play, of course we are going to play that St. Paul match against Man City here. So this will decide whether we'll remain on top or we'll go down to second. And you could see today Vermaelen was being the captain for the day. You could see Vincent Kompany, two Belgians leading both the teams out of the front here. Vincent Kompany, a Belgian, captain of Man City. Vermaelen, captain for today, keeper for today, who is also a Belgian. So I always love Belgians. There you go. And you could see just being fast forward the team lineups. You could see the lineup now. Put up a weak team actually. Messi, Suarez, Neymar all were tired after the match, home match against Atletico Madrid. So you could see some familiar faces, backup familiar faces. You could see Rakitic was playing only starting 11 player, and Vermaelen, Sergio Roberto, and right back Matthew, Adriano, Gumbau, Coquelin, Rakitic, Alex Vidal, Van Persie, and was it Riyad Mahrez? Yes. And you could see Man City's lineup: Johar in goal, Lassana Diarra right back. Actually not right back. He's where's Lassana Diarra? He's in midfield. Kompany, Mangala, Zabaleta, Kolarov, and the starting was up front was Sergio Aguero. So that's a deadly partnership there. So we won the away match 5-2 after they scored the first goal. And here we try to get off to a good start, but we don't, because Sterling has always been a problem for me in the first match and in this match also, because he comes and scores. In the first match, in the away match where we played at the Etihad Stadium, he turned the provider and passed it to Aguero, who finished it calmly. This time he went it alone, and Sterling finishes it. Yay, great. 1-0 down. Just wanted a better start, but I guess this is the better start that we needed. Going 1-0 down against Man City at home, so not good news. You could see we try to get back into the game here, using with Gumbau, who's going to take a shot. It's a brilliant save by Hart. I never thought Gumbau could have that much shot power there. Mahrez with the pass to Gumbau, just going to go around Mangala, take additional touch, go. Was it this weaker left foot? I don't know, because I know which foot he prefers the most. So there you go, a 66 rated midfielder starting a match against one of the most feared Premier League sides, Man City. So yeah, hysterical. And you could see that Roberto, from the resulting corner, Roberto gets the ball after the ball is cleared out from the 6-yard box, comes to Rakitic, who heads it, but it's an easy catch for Joe Hart. And that's how the first half would end, guys, going 1-0 down in the second half. We needed a better performance here, as always, because normally we were the one who goes out on top, and Vermaelen was not doing a good job as a skipper today. Though we had more possession, we didn't have shots on target, which mattered the most, which could be a game changer. So therefore we needed a misery compiling goal here. And you could see that a defensive error might have cost us a second goal, but it's a brilliant save by ter Stegen, and the ball goes out for a corner, or is it a goal kick? I really don't know. And Adriano gets himself booked for a previous foul, one of Man City's players. You could see the highlight over here. Sterling, as always, last match of the week, Sterling, we made Sterling injury, and this time also we tried to injure him, but yes, he's back up on feet and he's playing. Yeah, not great news. And as I said, was it a corner goal kick? It was a goal kick. You can see two substitutions coming on. Mascherano coming as a defensive midfield, and we needed just the flair, the person who's always going to lead us by example, and that person is drawn Andres Iniesta, as he's going to cost us the first goal of the match. He's the one who sets up the first goal, and what an impact Iniesta has made. Van Persie couldn't do that when Gumbao was playing at centre mid, because as I told you, 66 rated midfielder, you can't expect him much more than that from 66 rated midfielder, and that too against a big team again, that like Man City. But what a brilliance from Iniesta, guys. That's why we call him the Don. And what a magical pass to Van Persie, and that's a brilliant goal by Van Persie. And you could see during injury time here, we tackle Alex Vidal, tackle, gives it to Sergio Roberto, who's going to find Van Persie, chips it down to Van Persie. Here I thought he was going to get tackled, but no, what a goal by Robin Van Persie, guys, from his weaker right foot. How many times have we seen him scoring from his weaker right foot? And you could see him pumped, because what a goal it was. I was really happy, because that was the winner, guys. Just spoiler alert, that's how the match would end also. During stoppage time, 2 minutes of additional time, and it was only 1 minute 30 seconds on the clock. And what a finish. No chance, Johar, really no chance for you. Seriously, man, what a goal, man, oh man. But what a delicate chip there from Sergio Roberto. Brilliant control by Van Persie. I thought he was going to get tackled by the two defenders, but they were just running with him actually, rather than tackling the ball, and that made them Van Persie score the goal, and that's how the game would finish, guys. Though we end up with less position at the end of the game, Van Persie was the game changer, because he scored both of our goals. First was a brilliant pass from Iniesta, and the second was a delicate chip from Sergio Roberto, and that's a brilliant finish by a long range finish by Van Persie. And you could see the last match in this episode was a simulated game against Real Betis, and that same team that I put up against Man City, and I skipped the match and we won 1-0, and even Madrid won. So there you go. We are still on top, only due to goal difference. Again, Sergio Roberto has increased, and overall also has increased. You could see the monthly squad report here. 2 matches played, 2 won, because the rest matches we simulated and we won all of them, so they don't count, it seems. So there you go. Van Persie is top of the goal ranking with 2 goals. Assist ranking, Sergio Roberto, Iniesta, Messi all with 1 apiece. And average rating ranking, always Messi will be on top. And you could see the team of the month of November. We had only 1 player on that, and that was Rafinha, because I didn't play Messi, Suarez, Neymar much. So there you go. So while we start the next episode, guys, we'll be playing against Deportivo. We simulated in this episode itself, I don't know. And you could see the schedule for December here. So hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have enjoyed this episode, then please do leave a like and comment and subscribe if you're new around here. Until then, it's Brooklyn signing off. Bye bye.